What's up, guys? This is Jason at another pro gaming channel. A little different video here. I know in my last video I said I was gonna do some gameplay and stuff. That's still in the works, but I got a little bit excited here, and I can't wait for the podcast. But this, we will touch more on this on the podcast soon. But I've seen a lot of pictures emerging, surfacing on the internet with the Deadpool 3 movie coming out, and with the Hugh Jackman and the iconic Wolverine um, costume or suit, as you call it. And I for me, it looks good. I hear people complain about it. It's not really like accurate or whatnot. But I mean, come on, guys. They can't really make like a comic book, accurate suit. Sometimes what you can draw on the person or on a character in the comic books may work good for the comic books, but in real life, um, it tends to have a little bit of difficulty. And also too, you want to make sure that the actor is comfortable in the suit. So I mean, if you guys want Hugh Jackman to play his good famous role as Wolverine, at least you want to make him feel comfortable doing the stunts, or if he's not doing the stunts, or at least comfortable in the suit. For me, it looks good. I mean, it has that yellow um, and blue vibe. There was like a snippet, not a snippet, but like after credit scene in the Wolverine movie, where he opened the briefcase that I think Yannico gave him on the plane, and it had the brown and the brown and the yellow suit. I think that's like from the first from the first comic books thing of Wolverine. He had the brown and yellow suit, or the brown and black, one of um those color combinations. But yeah, so I mean, in this movie, it looks good. And then also too, I think Deadpool kind of get like a different suit, I guess, because in the other movies, in the first couple movies, the suit was a little bit more like blood red, and I think this one here is a little bit more of a brighter red. The first one's like darker red. The other one, this one here is brighter red, because I think they kind of get contrast off of the yellow suit, because Wolverine Hugh Jackman suit is a little like bright yellow. So they kind of brighten up Deadpool's suit to kind of like match on screen. But I will put some pictures up, what surface on online. I just kind of flash them over the screen here, so yeah, you can take a look at how the suits look. Especially, well, like, we all know what Deadpool looks like, but you get some like some camera shots of the set and the suits, Hugh Jackman suit. Yeah, so I'll put those up here. But I mean, I can't wait for the movie. Movie looks pretty good. I mean, it sounds pretty good, and I can't wait to see um, these two go at it with the healing factors. And I'm guessing that this movie takes place before Logan, so they're not touching the Logan um, movie. That's still canon. That's still happening. So this movie takes care like a couple years before the Logan movie. So Wolverine is presumably dead in the Fox universe, because they never really had X-Men in the Marvel universe now. Since that, I think, well, Disney acquired the Fox characters. So I don't know where they will go with the X-Men. If we will ever see X-Men in future coming movies, but I know that they have like a Fantastic Four coming up, and some other movies that's around like the X-Men like franchise. But and then we also know that we got the Professor X from like the X-Men movies, because there was like different versions of Professor X, played by um, other actors. It was like a young version of the First Class one, and then there was um, the old version that was like in the first X-Men movie up to like in Logan. So, and we got that in we got him in, was it, yeah, Doctor Strange? Yeah, Doctor Strange. We got him in Doctor Strange in Multiverse of Madness. We got him in that one. So I mean, that one they said that was like from um the Uncanny X-Men, the X-Men series, because that's where the chair and everything matches that particular series. So that's what they say that Professor X version is based off of. So yeah, so the Deadpool movie it's good. I mean, I don't know what the plot is, or like what the plot is about. But we all know that in the last Deadpool movie, he had the time machine from Cable, and he was going back and like trying to rewrite history. And I mean, you see the after credit scene when he was going back in time and doing so. So I'm assuming he went back in time before Logan was dead, or Wolverine was dead, and he was trying to get him to do something. I guess I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. He's trying to get him to do something, and then Wolverine doesn't know him, because I mean, in the Wolverine Origins, Wade Wilson was part of the team, so I don't know if he don't recognize him, or because in the Weapon X program, in Wolverine Origins they were like a group of them that was doing, like they hired him to go do like missions and stuff, and Wade Wilson was one of the characters. But in that one, that Deadpool was a different version, because this current Deadpool went back in time and killed him. So I don't know. Well, I will come to think about it. Yeah, because if he went back and killed him, then that version of Logan doesn't know this version of Wade Wilson. Yeah, because he's fairly disfigured. So even if you take off his mask and try to reason with him, probably still wouldn't recognize him. So yeah, so that could be. I could see they're playing on that, but I don't know the plot as far as like who's the villain, or what the end goal. Because I mean, the first part of the movie, or the first couple hours of the movie, or well, first couple minutes is going to be like probably like 2 hours long, but the first couple minutes is Deadpool and Wolverine going at it. Yeah, they're going to be fighting each other, and then they're going to have like a main villain, doing something or pulling strings, and then they realize that they're both on the same team, and they both trying to get the same goal, and they team up and defeat the bad guy. So that's my take on it, and that's usually how these movies go about. It's like the two heroes fighting against each other, and then they realize that they're fighting for the same goal, and then they end up teaming up midway, and getting the job done. So I don't know what the plot is. I just that's basically generally like what it sounds. But I'm hearing some, I'm reading here, but I'm reading some some comments that people don't like the the suit and how it looks. Um, I mean, for me, it's a bit like loosely fitted, But come on, guys, they can't just put on a skin tight suit because uh, the actors has to be comfortable in the suit. So I mean, they can't really make it comic book accurate. I mean, I know they had some. I know the comic book ones had some, like Wolverine had some stripes at the side here, like three pointy triangle things on the side. Um, but I mean, they have to make it, good for the camera, So probably those things probably wouldn't work good, shooting the camera. The camera probably wouldn't pick it up good, or so, you know, they try to make it as close as possible, accurate as possible. But for me, the only gripe I have with the suit is just loosely fit, and I understand how the suit is because it has to be comfortable for the actor to act in. You don't want to make like, like how Christian Bale was in the Batman suit, where it was like skin tight and it was uncomfortable, and you know, a task to act in, and yeah, so you don't want that. So I mean, I can understand how the suit is loosely fit and stuff like that, but I mean, that's the only thing I could take of it is that the people are complaining about is just how loose and not skin tight the suit is, because on the comic books it looks like a skin tight like a spandex suit that he wears with the iconic tights, or the underwear underneath above the tights, like how they trying to get back Superman in with the undies. And we got to move away from those, like, updated or not updated, but we got to move away from those 90s era looks. We have to update the heroes, update the comic book heroes, because we need to get new costumes. And I like the direction where they're going. The suit looks good. The only thing is the looseness of the suit. So yeah, so that's the only thing. I mean, we got that movie coming out, which is I can't wait. I don't know. They haven't set a release date yet. What a movie! You got that Gran Turismo movie coming out. I don't know if I will go see it in movie theaters, because I mean, it's about the guy who got to drive for Nissan. I guess it's a story about how he got to where he is today, I'm assuming. We got a whole bunch of movies coming out for Marvel. I'm watching the Secret Invasion, which is going pretty good. A lot of twists, and I mean, I wouldn't spoil it for anybody, because if anybody didn't watch it, but the first episode pretty decent. I haven't watched the second and the third, so, well, not the third, the second, at the time when I'm making this video. Yeah, so I mean, they got a lot of good movies. I mean, I'm waiting for Loki season 2, but I'm guessing that they thinking about pushing that back. And I know the reason why is because of that whole thing with the actor who plays Kang the Conqueror. But I heard news that that he is innocent, so He should be paying. He should be coming back as Kang because he did a good job. He did a fantastic job playing Kang the Conqueror. Um, but yeah, he did a good job in Ant-Man Quantumania. Pretty good. Um, he's a brilliant actor. I just watched Creed. Is Creed 3 or Creed 4 or one of those? He played pretty good. He's a pretty good actor. Um, and I'm glad that he is innocent, and at least we can get on with this and get on with um, get on with this phase of Marvel with the new Avengers and the new villains. I want to see where they take this Kang Dynasty. Looks pretty intriguing. But back to Deadpool 3. Yes, can't wait. Deadpool 3 is going to be awesome, especially with Hugh Jackman coming back playing Wolverine. Awesome dude. And this is going to be a good movie. I think they're gonna hit this out of the park. I mean, these two characters with healing factors. Deadpool has a little bit edge on it, and edge on as far as the healing factor goes. Deadpool has the upper hand in that one, but Wolverine has some. Wolverine has let's see. Wolverine has an edge on Deadpool by the rage. Like his rage is what drives him, and I think if the angrier he gets, um, the faster he heals. I guess I think so. Because when he goes into that berserk mode, nothing can stop him, and not even his like people around him. He just goes into that kill mode and slices and dices everything in his way. So we will see how that goes with this movie. I mean, I can't wait, and I gotta see when they were gonna release this movie because it's gonna be a real box office smash. Because I mean, the first couple Deadpools, the Deadpool 2 was good, the first one was good, the second one was good. Um, you know, and we were calling for this movie Deadpool for a long while. So, and also too, we were calling for Wolverine versus Deadpool for a long time. So they answered us and they delivered. So I hope WB take some notes. Warner Brothers will take some notes, and the DC universe will take some notes on this, because we need a Black Adam versus Superman. That's what we need. Need a Black Adam versus Superman. We need Henry Cavill versus Dwayne The Rock Johnson, because Dwayne The Rock Johnson says that he's like this powerful anti-hero that will make change in the DC universe. And I don't know. I think Superman gets you, man, because he has the help of Shazam. So, but back to Marvel. That's a topic for another time. But yeah, so I will touch more on this on the podcast, on the X Station podcast. We will do some more topics on this, and also I will have more dialogue with the other host. And I might get some more people to jump in and chime in. Sooner or later too, I will have once I get a little bit, decent equipment, and I got more, as I build this channel out. I'm hoping to have like some like call-ins on the podcast, so we can have people chime in or do like a live or something. Have some call in, somebody chime in with with the topics, or if we have any questions, or they could give their opinions. It'll probably have to be live. So once we start getting a little bit decent size, I would like to implement that into the podcast. So that's a little bit of an idea and things to come when we do this. This is more like in the infant stage. So as I build this out, I will I will add more. I would say features, for lack of the word, but I will add more ways of interaction with us, and for our subscribers to call in and at least give their opinion on the topics. And that will probably be like a live situation. That way you guys could call in and stuff. So yeah, and then also too, as I said, I will be bringing more gameplay on the channel. I just wanted to touch base with this Deadpool versus Wolverine, or Wolverine versus Deadpool, because I'm very excited, and I like what I see in the pictures. So, all right, guys. So a little bit of that, a little bit of this, touch on that, and you guys have a good one, and don't forget to check out the podcast. There's episode 1 to 4, and I will be bringing a 5th one with more topics, including what I spoke about in this video. So you guys have a good one.